Hi guys, my name is Tatiana Medintseva, and on this channel I will teach you how to crochet beautiful toys from the very beginning. If you picked up a hook for the first time but already want to get a cool toy right away, this video is just for you. This is a completely educational video where we will learn how to crochet a toy using the example of this little bear. After this video you will learn basic techniques in crocheting. Exactly the techniques you need to create cool toys like mine. You will learn how to make single crochets, decreases, increases, chain stitches, slip stitch. You will be able to use them and you will definitely get the same cool, beautiful bear. I want to say that you shouldn't be upset if the first time it turns out differently than in the picture. Practice and experience are important in crocheting. I promise that over time it will get better and better. Also, in this video for beginners, I will show everything as slowly and in detail as possible. I will comment on each technique. You can increase or decrease the video playback speed in YouTube settings and find the speed that suits you best. I'm waiting for feedback from you. Be sure to like and comment under the video. You can do it now, or you can do it after you have your own little bear in your hands. Feedback is very important to me. It inspires me and supports my creativity. For crocheting, I use Himalaya Dolphin baby yarn. In general, you can use any yarn, including non-plush yarn. Crochet with the yarn you like. Here are the yarn specifications. Yarn consumption is half a skein. Hook 4 mm. Beady eyes 6 mm. 1 pair. The eyes are sewn on. The safety nose 10 mm. You will also need a needle, scissors and a stitch marker. In the toy is sewn on ears, muzzle and ties. The rest of the details will be crocheted as you crochet, so this bear is very simple. The toy is ideal for beginners. We start crocheting a bear with arms, so you can understand how it's all done. This is what we do at the beginning. We take the thread. Place it on your finger like this, twist the thread and make a loop. We insert the hook inside. Grab the working thread with a crochet hook. The working thread is the thread that goes to the skein of yarn. Insert the hook into the ring, grab the working thread and pull the thread into the ring. Tighten the threads and we have a loop like this. I'll show you one more time. We put the thread on the finger, wrap it around the finger, we make a ring. Insert the hook into the middle of the ring and grab the working thread. And pull the working thread into this loop. This is what the loop should look like. Now we take the working thread that goes to the skein. Not the small end of the thread, but the one that goes to the skein. From this place we need to make 2 chain stitches. We crochet like this. We wrap the working thread around the hook. Grab the working thread with the hook and pull it through the loop. 1 chain stitch is ready. In the same way, we take the working thread and pull it into a loop. This is the second chain stitch. We have 2 chain stitches ready. I count 1, 2. We will now crochet in the first stitch. Insert the hook into the first stitch. In this first stitch we need to make 6 single crochets. We grab the working thread and pull it out. We have 2 loops on the hook. We again grab the working thread with the hook and pull it through these 2 loops. We made 1 single crochet. We insert the hook into the same first stitch again, grab the working thread and pull it out. Again we crochet 2 loops on the hook like this. We made the second single crochet. In the same way we crochet the third single crochet insert the hook into the same first stitch and make the fourth single crochet. Insert the hook into the same stitch and make the fifth single crochet. And in the same stitch, the last sixth single crochet. This is what we did in the first row. This is basically how I always start making toys. If you managed to do this, I congratulate you. The next row is number 2. To check, you can recalculate the number of stitches at the end of the row, 6 single crochets. But probably for a beginner they will not be very visible. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 stitches, so everything is done correctly. I recommend that you use a stitch marker on each row. This will help you check and control the crochet process. Because counting every time, especially when using plush yarn, will not be easy. In the second row, we make 1 single crochet and 1 increase, and do this 3 times, just until the end of the row. Find the first stitch. They are located in a circle. Insert the hook into the first stitch. Pull out the working thread and make the first single crochet. Here is 1 single crochet ready. I recommend marking this single crochet at the beginning of a row and placing a stitch marker in it. Now insert the hook into the next stitch. The stitch is clearly visible. We insert the hook into the stitch completely. Please note, the stitch has front and back loop. We insert the hook completely into the stitch. In the second stitch we need to make 1 increase. An increase is when we make 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. The hook is already inserted into the stitch. We grab the working thread and pull the thread. We crochet 2 loops on the hook with the already familiar single crochet. Grab the thread and crochet it. 1 single crochet is done. Now insert the hook into the same stitch one more time. Grab the working thread, pull it in and make the second single crochet. We made 1 increase, that is, we crocheted 2 single crochets into 1 stitch. Now again we need to repeat the combination, 1 single crochet and in the next stitch 1 increase. Insert the hook into the next stitch and make 1 single crochet. In the next stitch we make 1 increase, that is, 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. This is the second time we repeated our combination. It remains to do this the third time. You can see that there are 2 stitches left until the end of the row. We just need to make 1 single crochet and 1 increase in the last stitch. We crochet as I show on the screen. If anyone doesn't get the point, go back and repeat. We have completed the second row. Now we have 9 stitches in the row, but I still don't advise you to count all the stitches. It is better to focus on the marker, and if you finish with 1 increase, then the row is done correctly. In the pattern, 1 single crochet and 1 increase 3 times, 9 stitches at the end of the row. In the third and fourth row, we make 9 single crochets in each row. That is, we will crochet 2 rows simply in each stitch with 1 single crochet. We move the marker to the side for now. We make 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Again, I recommend using a marker to mark the beginning of the row. We will know that this is the beginning of the row. Continue crocheting. A total of 9 single crochets should be made. 1 single crochet has already been done. If you are a beginner, I recommend counting each stitch. In the next stitch we make 1 single crochet, that's 2. In the next stitch we make 1 single crochet, that's 3. This is the 4th single crochet, the 5th single crochet, the 6th single crochet, the 7th single crochet, the 8th single crochet, and the last 9th single crochet. We finished near the marker. There are no more stitches left, so the row is crocheted correctly. In the 4th row we do the same. At this stage we turn it right side out. This is our front side. We turn it right side out. We hide this end of the thread inside. We remove the marker to the side. Let's continue further. Insert the hook into the next stitch. Make 1 single crochet and place a marker again. Let's continue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 4th row is also ready. Ready rows are very convenient to count. This is the 1st row where we made the stitches 1, 2, 3, 4. In the 5th row, we make 1 single crochet and 1 decrease and do this 3 times just until the end of the row. At the end of the row there will be 6 single crochets. We remove the marker to the side. Crochet 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Place the marker again, thus marking the beginning of the 5th row. Now we need to make 1 decrease. I make decreases only through front loop. We need to crochet the next 2 stitches at a time. We will make 1 decrease. Remember, I told you that the stitch has 2 loops, front and back loop. This is the front loop, closer to us. The loop that is farther from you is the back loop. Now we will only hook the front loop. Usually we take 2 loops of the stitch. To make a decrease, we insert the hook as if into the middle of the stitch. Here we inserted the hook through front loop. And immediately we take the 2nd stitch also through front loop. We grab the working thread and pull it through. This is how you should get 2 loops on your hook. We crochet these 2 loops at a time. We made 1 decrease. In the next stitch we again make 1 single crochet. As usual, we pull out the thread and crochet it. Now, according to the pattern, we again need to make 1 decrease. We insert the hook into the next stitch through front loop and grab the next stitch through front loop. We pull the working thread through these 2 loops and use the working thread to crochet these 2 loops. 1 more decrease is ready. In the next stitch we make 1 single crochet. There should be 2 stitches left until the end of the row. If you have 2 stitches left, then you did everything right. We just need to make 1 decrease. Now I have already inserted the hook through front loop. And we also grab the 2nd stitch with the hook through front loop. We grab the working thread and pull it through these 2 loops. And now we grab the working thread again and crochet what is left on the hook. This is what we did in the 5th row. In the 6th, 7th and 8th row, 3 rows, we make 6 single crochets in each row. We simply make 1 single crochet in each stitch. We crochet without decreases or increases. Insert the hook into the next stitch. Grab the working thread and make a regular single crochet. As usual, after the first single crochet we place a marker and mark the beginning of the row. In total, we need to make 6 single crochets in a row. 1 single crochet has already been done. Insert a hook into the next stitch, grab the working thread and make the second single crochet. In the next stitch is the third single crochet. In the next stitch is the fourth single crochet. In the next stitch is the fifth single crochet and the sixth single crochet. Ready, the sixth row is done. It remains to make 2 more rows of 6 single crochets in each row. Place a marker to mark the beginning of the row. If you are a beginner, I recommend moving the marker on each row and marking the beginning of the row. Thanks to this, you will control the crocheting process, you will not lose stitches, and everything will turn out correctly. Let me remind you that in the YouTube settings you can change the video playback speed if you need to more accurately see what is being crocheted and how. The 7th row is also done. We remove the marker to the side. Again, we make 1 single crochet at the beginning of the 8th row and place a marker. This is already the last row in the bear's arm, the 8th row. I no longer comment and don't count the stitches. I hope you have already grasped the essence and understood how the main types of stitches are crocheted. The 8th row is done. We remove the marker to the side. As I taught you before, the rows can be easily counted and checked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 rows in the arm. In the next stitch we need to make a slip stitch. I'm showing you. We insert the hook into the next stitch, grab the working thread and immediately pull it into our loop. This is called a slip stitch. This is the usual way to complete a crochet piece. We cut the thread, there is no need to leave the long end of the thread. We will not sew the arms to the body, but will crochet them into the body. Here we simply tighten the loop and hide the end of the thread inside. We don't add any filler to the arm. The end of the thread can be pushed inward using a hook. When we attach the arm to the body of the bear, we will fold the arm in half like this and insert the hook into the stitches. Together with the arm we will need to crochet 3 stitches. This is how we will insert the hook into the arm, but I will tell and show you everything later. We will completely insert the hook into both parts of the arm through and through. So this one arm for the bear is ready. The second arm for the bear is crocheted in the same way. 2 arms for the bear are ready. I hope you understand how we crochet, what is a single crochet, increase, decrease. These are the basic stitches, skills, elements, so to speak, in order to crochet an amigurumi toy. We practiced on our arms, now I think things will go faster. Now let's do the legs. We start as usual, put the thread on your finger, wrap it around, insert the hook into the middle, grab the working thread, pull the thread and tighten the loop. From here we make 2 chain stitches, 1, 2, and in the first chain stitch we make 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first row is done. In the second row we make 6 increases. In each stitch there are 2 single crochets. Insert the hook into the first stitch, grab the working thread, make 1 single crochet and put a marker. In the same stitch we make one more single crochet. We made the first increase. In the second stitch we crochet 2 single crochets. This is one single crochet, and in the same stitch we make the second single crochet. 2. In the third stitch we also make one increase, one single crochet, and in the same stitch the second single crochet. We also crochet an increase in the fourth stitch. This is the fifth increase, and the last 6th increase in the second row. The second row is ready. In the third row we make 12 single crochets. We simply make one single crochet in each stitch. Insert the hook into the next stitch, make one single crochet and place a marker. This is one. Let's continue. In the next stitch, is the second single crochet, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Be sure to turn it right side out. We hide the end of the non-working thread inside. In the fourth row, we make 3 single crochets at the beginning of the row. As usual, make one single crochet and move the marker. In the next stitch is the second single crochet. In the next stitch, this is the third single crochet. Now we need to make 3 decreases in a row. As you remember, we insert the hook through front loop into the first stitch, and now the next stitch through front loop. Pull out the thread and crochet 2 loops on the hook at a time. This is the first decrease. We move on, grab the next 2 stitches through the front loop with the hook, pull out the thread, crochet it. This is the second decrease. And this is the third decrease, and 3 single crochets to the end of the fourth row. This is the first single crochet, the second single crochet, and the third single crochet. The fourth row is ready. In the fifth row, we make 2 single crochets at the beginning of the row. Make 1 single crochet and place a marker. In the next stitch, we crochet the second single crochet. Now we need to make 3 decreases in a row again. We grab the next 2 stitches with the hook through front loop. Pull the working thread through them and crochet it. This is the first decrease. Grab the next 2 stitches with the hook through front loop. Crochet the second decrease. And we also take the next 2 stitches through front loop, making the third decrease. Until the end of the fifth row, it remains to make 1 single crochet. So we made this single crochet. The fifth row is ready. In the sixth row, we make 1 single crochet and 1 increase, and do this 3 times, just until the end of the row. At the end of the row there will be 9 single crochets. In the next stitch we make 1 single crochet and place a marker. We need to make 1 increase in the next stitch. That is 2 single crochets in one stitch. 1, 2, 1 increase is made. Now in the next stitch we again make 1 single crochet. And in the next stitch 1 increase. That is, we crochet 2 single crochets in one stitch. In the next stitch we make 1 single crochet. And in the last stitch of the 6th row we need to make 1 increase. That is, we again make 2 single crochets in one stitch. The 6th row is ready. In the 7th, 8th and 9th row, 3 rows, we make 9 single crochets in each row. That is, we simply make 9 single crochets in each row. 1 single crochet is made and we place a marker. Now let's do this 7th row completely and add some filler to the leg. Although no, let's do the 3 rows completely and then add the filler. We simply make 1 single crochet in each stitch and so on for 3 rows. I'm not commenting on anything here anymore. I hope you have already learned how to easily and quickly crochet single crochets, which are the main type of stitch in amigurumi. Here I move the marker again and thus mark the beginning of the row. The 9th row is done. In the 10th row, we make 7 single crochets at the beginning of the row. 1 single crochet and move the marker. Let's continue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we make 1 decrease. There are 2 stitches left until the end of the row. We grab them with a hook through front loop and make 1 decrease. In the next stitch we make a slip stitch. Just stretch the thread here and this is a slip stitch. Cut the thread, pull it out and tighten the thread. Hide the end of the thread inside. 1 leg for the bear is ready. Add some filler to the leg. You can help yourself with the hook to better push the filler inside the leg. We push the filler to the very bottom of the leg. Add a little filler. The leg should not be very tight. This is what 1 leg for a bear should look like. The second leg is crocheted in exactly the same way. After this, we will make the body and attach the legs and arms to the body of the bear. 2 arms and 2 legs for the bear are ready. Let's continue further. Now we will crochet the body and head of the bear as one piece. Let's start as usual. Insert the hook into the middle. Grab the working thread and tighten the loop. From here we crochet 2 chain stitches. In the first stitch we make 6 single crochets. 1. As usual we start, as we have already learned, this is the second single crochet. 3, 4, 5, 6. In the second row, we make 6 increases. In each stitch we make 2 single crochets. At the end of the row there will be 12 single crochets. We crochet 2 single crochets into the first stitch. 1 single crochet was made and a marker was placed. In the same stitch, the second single crochet. In the next stitch we make 2 single crochets. This is the second increase. In the next stitch we crochet 2 single crochets. This is the third increase. In the same way, we make the fourth increase, the fifth increase, and the last sixth increase. The second row is ready. In the third row, we make 1 single crochet and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 18 single crochets. In the first stitch of the third row, make 1 single crochet and place a marker. Now we need to make 1 increase, that is, we make 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. We have made a combination 1 time. Now again we do 1 single crochet and in the next stitch 1 increase. It's the second time. In the next stitch 1 single crochet and in the next stitch 1 increase. It's the third time. Again 1 single crochet and in the next stitch 1 increase. It's the fourth time. In the next stitch we do 1 single crochet and in the next stitch 1 increase. It's the fifth time. You can see that there are 2 stitches left until the end of the row, therefore we make 1 single crochet into 1. And in the last stitch we crochet 1 increase. The 6th time we repeated the combination. Be sure to turn it right side out. In the 4th row we make 2 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 24 single crochets. That is, we will make a combination 2 single crochets and then make 1 increase in the next stitch. Then again 2 single crochets and 1 increase, and we will do this 6 times. Everything is as usual. 1 single crochet is made and we put a marker. And now we make the second single crochet and in the next stitch 1 increase. This is the first time. Again 2 single crochets and 1 increase. This is the second time. We repeat the combination until the end of the row, 2 single crochets and 1 increase. And for the last time in this row we make 2 single crochets and 1 increase. The 4th row is ready. In the 5th row we will attach the legs. In the 5th row we make 8 single crochets at the beginning of the row. Again we make 1 single crochet and place a marker. Let's continue. The second single crochet, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now together with the leg we make 4 single crochets. Take the first leg. We take the first leg for the bear so that it is directed to the right. This will be the bear's right leg. This is what a bear with 2 legs will look like. The first leg is the right leg, so the toe is on that side. With the leg we need to make 4 single crochets. Fold the top of the leg in half. We insert the hook completely through into the leg, and then we insert the hook into the next stitch in the body of the bear. We crochet the first single crochet. We insert the hook all the way through the leg again. You can see. Find the next stitch in the body of the bear. Crochet the second single crochet. Insert the hook all the way through the leg again. This is how the hook should be inserted. Find the next stitch in the body of the bear and crochet the third single crochet. And we do the fourth single crochet together with the leg. We insert the hook completely into the leg again, now into the body. The fourth single crochet is done together with the leg. This is how the first leg should be attached to the body of the bear. Now we crochet along the back. The legs will be pointing forward and this will be the belly. From the back side is the back. We crochet 8 single crochets along the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 4 single crochets just to the end of the 5th row with the second leg. I count 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches left. Together with the leg we will need to make these 4 single crochets. We do the same thing. Insert the hook completely into the leg, then into the body. Please note that you now need to take your leg in such a way that the toe of your leg is directed to the left. This should be the bear's left leg. We take the leg correctly, fold the upper part of the leg in half. Insert the hook all the way into the leg. And now into the body. We don't skip the stitches. Grab the working thread and crochet the first single crochet. Again we insert the hook all the way through the leg. Something doesn't work for me. We insert the hook all the way into the leg. Now into the body. This is the second single crochet. We insert the hook all the way into the leg, then into the body. This is the third single crochet and the fourth single crochet together with the leg. I'll show you what should get. Additionally, you can squeeze your legs so that the filler is distributed evenly inside. This is how beautiful it turns out. So we attached the legs to the body of the bear. We continue to crochet. The next row is the 6th. In the 6th row, we make 3 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. And at the end of the row there will be 30 single crochets. As usual, at the beginning of the 6th row, make 1 single crochet and rearrange the marker. Put a marker here and thus marked the beginning of the row. Now we make the 2nd single crochet, the 3rd single crochet, and in the next stitch we make 1 increase, that is 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. We did the combination once, 3 single crochets and 1 increase. In total we need to repeat this combination 6 times, just until the end of the row. Again 1, 2, 3 and 1 increase is the 2nd time. Again we repeat the combination 3 single crochets and 1 increase is the 3rd time. 1, 2, 3 and 1 increase is the 4th time. 1, 2, 3 and 1 increase is the 5th time. and the last time the combination 3 single crochets and 1 increase is the 6th time. I'm showing the row should just end with an increase that is near the marker. Next row is number 7. In the 7th row we make 30 single crochets. In each stitch we crochet 1 single crochet. After the first single crochet we still mark the beginning of the row with a marker. And I recommend counting each stitch if you are a beginner. The 7th row is ready. This is what the bear looks like now. In the 8th row, we make 3 single crochets and 1 decrease, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 24 single crochets. That is, we will crochet the entire row in a combination 3 single crochets and 1 decrease. We rearrange the marker and continue. The second single crochet, 3 and make 1 decrease through front loop. Just like you have already learned to do, the decrease has been made. Again, do 3 single crochets and 1 decrease. We inserted the hook through front loop into one stitch, into the second stitch through front loop, pulled the thread through these 2 loops and crocheted a decrease. And in this way, until the end of the row, we crochet 3 single crochets and 1 decrease. The 8th row is done. In the 9th row, we make 2 single crochets and 1 decrease, and so on until the end of the row. Repeat 6 times. At the end of the row, there will be 18 single crochets. 1 single crochet at the beginning of the row is made, and we place a marker. This is the second single crochet, and make 1 decrease. We repeat this combination until the end of the row, 2 single crochets and 1 decrease. The 9th row is completed. In the 10th row, we make 18 single crochets. No decreases or increases, we just make 1 single crochet in each stitch. The row is completed. In the 11th row, we will attach the arms. In the 11th row, we make 6 single crochets at the beginning of the row. 1 single crochet is done and we move the marker. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Together with the arm we need to make 3 single crochets. You can see that the arm will be located just above the leg. Take your arm and insert the hook all the way through your arm. Then insert the hook into the next stitch in the body. This is the first single crochet. again into the arm, then into the body. This is the second single crochet. And the last time into the arm, then into the body. This is the third single crochet. The first arm is attached to the bear's body. You can see that the arm is exactly above the leg. Now we make 8 single crochets along the back. We don't skip the stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There is 1 stitch left until the end of the row. This is a guide for you. Together with the arm we need to crochet 3 single crochets. Therefore, in this row, together with the arm we make 1 single crochet, and in the next row we make 2 single crochets. In general, with the second arm, as with the first arm, we need to make 3 single crochets. We take our arm, insert the hook all the way into the arm. Now insert it into the body in the next stitch and make the first single crochet. Insert the hook again through the arm, now into the body, and crochet the second single crochet together with the arm. And for the last time we insert the hook all the way through the arm, now into the body, and make the third single crochet. This is the beauty we got. I'll put the hook aside for a while to show you from all sides. Everything turned out perfect. I hope it works out for you too. The arms are attached directly above the legs. Now we just need to complete regular single crochets to the end of the 12th row. Let me remind you that we have 18 single crochets in the row, but in this row we have already made 2 single crochets together with the arm. Here too I recommend putting a marker. This was the second single crochet. This is the first single crochet, and here we insert a marker. Let's continue. 16 more single crochets need to be made in the 12th row. 2 single crochets are already done. There are 18 stitches in total. This means we complete 16 more single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something went wrong, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. We finished near the marker, so everything was done correctly. The 12th row is completed. This is the beauty we got. In the body of the bear, all that remains is to make the last 13th row with decreases, and then we will make the head. From the 14th row, we will make 2 rows of increases to expand the crocheting and make the head. In the 13th row, we make 1 single crochet and 1 decrease, and do this 6 times just until the end of the row. At the end of the row there will be 12 single crochets. Crochet 1 single crochet and place a marker. Mark the beginning of the row. Now we make 1 decrease. This is the first time we made a combination. Again we make 1 single crochet and now 1 decrease. It's the second time. 1 single crochet and now 1 decrease is the third time, 1 single crochet and now 1 decrease is the fourth time, 1 single crochet and now 1 decrease is the fifth time, 1 single crochet and now 1 decrease is the last sixth time. The 13th row is done. In the next part we will finish the toy.